Hey everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be going over information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in a little bit of this at a time, you'll be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. We are going to do a question and answer session. Wednesday nights are now question and answer webinars. So what I want you to do while I'm going through the little introduction that I do at each webinar, I want you to type in your questions in the chat. Okay, so load me up with questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, if this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance, and at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time. There is no better marketing platform on the internet than IBOtoolbox. It is the bomb of marketing platforms. So again, you're in the right place at the right time. You just need to know how all these tools and resources work. And that's my job. That's what I'm going to cover for you on the webinar. My goal for you, if you're brand new to IBO, you're going to have enough information by the end of this webinar to hit the ground running. If you're a veteran member, you're probably going to learn something new, so just stick with us and hang out and have some fun. Couple other things that I wanted to go over. Most of these webinars are recorded, and in fact, I have this one set up to be recorded, or it's recording right now as I speak, and it will be available over on IBO's YouTube channel. So you can view the recording over there. You can also view other previous webinars over there. They're all recorded and you can view them 24/7 at your leisure whenever you want. Let's see, what else the webinars are held twice weekly. In addition to the Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they're also on Saturdays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. After this webinar is over, I will have a link ready for you to register for the Saturday webinar, and I'll announce that on the IBOtoolbox wall so that you can register. It's always the same link that you're going to register. It's always that IBOURL.com/webinar. You have to register for every single webinar so that you know that. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, make sure you go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook. You want to do that because there's always something going on at IBOtoolbox, and trust me, you don't want to miss anything. So make sure that you go over and follow and like them on those two venues. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I've been in the network marketing industry for 16 years now. I've been here at IBO for almost 5 years, and in addition to hosting these webinars, I'm the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. But I'm also a business owner just like you. What I do is I create custom unique banner graphics. I do IBO social customization. I do splash pages. I do all kinds of graphics. And I have a special for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. And what it includes is a professional design graphic, 500 credits directly transferred to your IBOtoolbox account, free setup and activation, free hosting. Whatever I design for you, I'm going to host for you for free on my servers, and you can use it anywhere on the internet you like. You're not just limited to IBOtoolbox. And you can order as many of these IBO starter packs as you like. I have many members that have came back to me throughout the years and have ordered dozens of these IBO starter packs. So it's really important to keep your banner advertising and your graphics fresh and different, okay? So you want to be constantly changing them out. So, you know, come check out what I've got to offer. You can get to learn more about it at my IBO social profile page, which is ibosocial.com/IBO trainer. And then simply click right here where it says click here to order your IBO starter pack. That's going to pop open a form, and pay special attention to this Special Business Builder IBO Starter Pack. You purchase any 728 by 90 static or animated banner design, you're going to receive a free duplicate banner in a 468 by 60, the same exact banner but a smaller size. Free hosting, setup, and activation are included for both banners, plus I'll even throw in 1,000 IBO credits. So you're getting 2 banners for the price of 1. One thing that I have to say is that you won't find banner graphics designed anywhere else on the internet with this professional quality for this cheap of a price. So keep that in mind. 2 for the price of 1, and even the, you know, the single banner design. You won't be able to find it. I can promise you that. So take advantage of this. I can charge a lot more than what I do, but you know what? I'm really passionate about what I do, and I like what I do. And I love IBOtoolbox, so I want to make sure that you guys have a resource that you can rely on. So that's why I do what I do. Okay, so one other thing about that, for those of you that aren't familiar with the size banners, the 468 by 60 runs up here at the top of your IBO social profile page, like this banner right here. It's really important that you have your own banner running on your page. This is your public storefront, and 96% of the traffic that IBOtoolbox receives is non-member traffic. So your public storefront, again, is yours, and you want to be set up ready to do business. So part of my job tonight is to make sure that you get your profile set up and ready to go. So I want to educate you about banner advertising on your profile. The 728 by 90, also another thing is, if you don't have a banner running on your profile, that means another member is going to take that prime real estate. So that's how important it is to have your own banner. The 728 by 90 runs up top here at IBOtoolbox, and it's just one of the locations that you can run that size banner. This banner at IBOtoolbox gets anywhere from 8 to 15% click-through rate is what I'm seeing across the board. So you really want to have a banner running here. That's a great click-through rate. So the object of the banner is to provide enough curiosity to make the person that's viewing the banner click through to get to your website. And then you got to let your website do the selling. Okay, so whether it's a splash page that you're going to lead someone to, or a website or whatever, the object of the banner is to get the click. And then from then on, it's the website or wherever you're directing that visitor. Okay, so again, I'm going to say this, tonight's webinar is a question and answer session. So if you missed the first few minutes, what I would like for you to do is put your questions into the chat, okay, so that I can answer them for you. All right, going to give you guys a few more minutes and continue. I think I see some questions in here, so this is great. We're making progress. Awesome. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 300,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you put into IBO. Your press releases that you've written, your wall posts, your comments, they all get indexed, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic, that 300,000 visitors every single day, is non-member traffic. You guys, they're finding you through the content that you've put into IBO, like your press releases that you've written, your comments, your wall posts. That's how they're finding you. So let's say you've written a press release here at IBO, and somebody's went to Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release. That's how they're finding you. You have become the hunted instead of the hunter. IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. So every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other members and visitors first, getting them to know, like, and trust you. And that's so important because, you guys, we are in the business of relationship marketing. So you have to build those relationships. Gone are the days of buy this or join me in my business, that type of environment. IBOtoolbox has developed the perfect environment for us network marketers because it allows us to advertise our business. It allows us to build those relationships with everyone first. And when you do that, instead of constantly pushing your business, then people will find out what you do, build those relationships, they'll want to know what you do, and then business will flow naturally. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office because it's going to be where you're going to complete all your day-to-day activities that you would normally do on the internet to move your business forward, such as socializing with the other members, posting on the wall, giving value, sending messages and replying messages to your associates, okay? Facebook calls them friends, IBOtoolbox calls them associates. IBOtoolbox is where you're going to set up your banner advertising and create your listing ads. It's also where you're going to earn your credits, and you can find out more about earning credits, getting free credits. IBOtoolbox gives away about 1,200 free credits every week. Here on the platform, and you can learn all about credits and how to purchase them if you want to extend your advertising reach, about Club IBO, everything at the Credit Center. You can learn all about that there. You've got your site navigation up here, and this is what I'm kind of going over in case I've lost any of you. You've got my leads section. This is where you're going to get the information about the leads that you generate here on the platform. And yes, you can use this platform to build your list. Leads are generated through IBO URLs. They're generated through referring new members to IBOtoolbox, and they're also generated through your IBO social profile pages. And I'll show you a little bit more about that as we go through the webinar. Let's see. You can also set up your profile or edit your profile, and we're going to do that here in just a few minutes. Edit your account if you want to change your password, or you want to change the email notifications that you receive from IBOtoolbox on behalf of your associates. This is where you would do that. You would edit account. We've got our IBO apps. We've got our press release tool. That's where you write your press releases and publish them out. We have the IBO URL and .NET alias, and that's where you set that up. The IBO URL is a link shortener, and it also you can use it as a tracker, and you can also use it, you can also create a .NET alias, which brands you in a more professional manner, and I'll show you kind of how that works. We've got the Facebook app. You can create a nice little tab on your fan or like page for that, and all of this is under the IBO apps under site navigation here. You can also edit your press releases, and that's under the PR tool as well. We have our IBO resources, which will give you the other IBO platforms such as IBO gigs, IBO list, IBO banners, information about those other platforms. We've got the newsletter. The newsletter is published on Sundays, and it's packed full of information. It's what's happening here at IBOtoolbox. There's training on the newsletter. There's a credit code, so you get credits for reading the newsletter. Let's see what else. There's information about the webinars, and it's just jammed with information, so you definitely want to pick up the newsletter and read it. You can read it online just by clicking on the newsletter. We've got our referral links. This is where you're going to go and get your links and banner graphics to promote IBOtoolbox, and you definitely want to do that because the more active members that we have here on the platform, and active participating members is the operable word, because the more people are participating here on the platform, the more content that gets put in there, that gets indexed out there on the search engines, and the more traffic IBOtoolbox can send back our way. So we definitely want to make sure that everyone's trained on the platform and participating. We have a search feature where you can search for members on the platform. You can also search by geographic location, by name, by the date that they join IBOtoolbox, and you can also filter your searches. It's great if you're looking for members in a certain company. You can search by company name, or maybe you're looking for members that are in your area to network with. So the search feature is a great tool. We've got our help desk, and let's go there so we can so I can show you how to get help or assistance at IBO. Our help desk has a knowledge base. It has how-to videos, and you can also submit a ticket. It covers all of the different platforms, so anything that you're looking for that you can't find through the knowledge base or how-to videos, you can definitely submit a ticket, or you can search here and get instant results. We also have a platform that I've created. It's called Market with Kris. There's free IBOtoolbox training, and it's marketwithkris.com, and so you can register for free, and then scroll down here. You get all this IBOtoolbox training. There's 40 different lessons, and you can earn up to 2,000 IBO credits for taking these lessons. So you're probably wondering, well, why do I want to go here to get these lessons if I can go to the help desk or whatever else? Well, these are brand new, up-to-date lessons. Okay, so this is really the training platform for IBOtoolbox. Plus, you also get quicker access to me. Okay, I can answer your questions. I can guide you step by step. So all of these videos are brand new. So you're basically just watching the videos and you're earning credits for them. I also have other training that's available on the platform, social media training like Instagram, Facebook ads, Facebook groups, blogging, productivity, all kinds of other courses that are optional that you can take too. So register for free. I give away weekly credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on IBOtoolbox. So there's lots of benefits for becoming a free member at Market with Kris. And yes, all the IBOtoolbox lessons are completely free. Okay, the other way that you can get help or assistance is on each internal page at IBOtoolbox. At the bottom right, there's a section assistance area. We're on the IBOtoolbox wall, so if you just click on the first video, it pops up in a video, and it's how to comment on a wall post. So I'll walk you through how to do that. So that's another way that you can get help or assistance. And then we've got the links for, sorry about that, we've got the link for Market with Kris here, and we've got the link for the training webinar. And again, you have to register for each webinar. All right, so that's how you get help or assistance on the platform. So before we go any further, I want to check to see what kinds of questions we have that I can answer for you guys. Okay, so someone is asking, says, I don't see any banner on my page. Why is that? Okay, so first of all, you need to make sure that you're on your IBO social profile page. So to get to your IBO social profile page, you can do a couple of things. The easiest way is on the dashboard where you're at right now, is click on your name. Okay, that's going to bring you to your IBO social profile page. So you would see a banner right here. So if you have your own banner running, then it would be in that spot. If you don't have your own banner running, then you would have another member's banners. Now, if you're part of Club IBO, you have an ad-free IBO social profile page. So you might not have a banner running on your page. Okay, so that's a possibility. So you also want to check that. So if I didn't answer that question completely, please put into chat and I'll try and clarify that. All right, so next question is, the screen is dark. I type my press release on WordPad. I don't know how to get the text transfer to WordPress text. Oh, WordPress. Okay, wait. I hope you're talking about the press release and not WordPress text area. Or do I have to type it into the space? Okay, first question. All right, so if we go to the press release tool, okay, let me get one of my press releases so I can copy it, because I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, I'm just going to copy some of this text here. So I'm just going to copy this. Oops. Come on, little cursor. All right. Your trainer is having technical difficulties. Okay, so I'm just going to do Control-C, or you can do right-click and copy. It doesn't matter. All right, so now we're going to go over here to IBOtoolbox, and we're going to click on PR Tool, which I did. Now we're going to click on Create Press Release, or you can scroll down here. So let's say I'm in the box here, in this white screen here, or gray, or whatever color you want to call it, okay? So in order to paste it in, what I usually do is, I didn't do this, sorry about that. I'm going to paste it into a notepad. Okay, I use notepad, so I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, so this is what I just copied. So if I copied it strictly from my press release, or if I use Microsoft Word, that's going to cause a lot of problems. By using Notepad, it's going to strip out any unnecessary coding. So now that I pasted it in here, I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy it. So I just highlighted it again, and I'm going to click on copy. Okay, right click copy. So now I'm going to go in here. Now, to paste it in here, it's really important that you just do Control, hold down your Control key and the V. Now, if you go here to Tools, whoops, I'm sorry, Edit, and Paste, it's going to tell you to Control V. Okay, so same thing. So if you forget what I tell you, just go here to Paste, and then it'll tell you to Control V. It won't work if you just click on Paste. Okay, you'll get this message that says your browser doesn't support direct access. So it works the same way for everyone. So just do Control-C, Control-V, Control-X. Okay, those are the shortcuts that you need to use. So we're going to do Control-V. Okay, so there's my press release. All right, so now obviously you're going to have to do some formatting. So you're going to have to enter in some returns. So your paragraphs don't run together. All right, so then you can continue to format it however you need. You can put in links to make them clickable. Just highlight whatever you want to be a link and then put in the URL. And I'm just doing this as long as we're here because I know somebody probably has a question about the press releases. And you can do all kinds of things here. So you can center text, so you highlight it and then click on the center. You can change the font, and it's really important that you highlight whatever you're going to make changes with, okay? So let's see, what am I doing? I'm doing the font or the background color here. So I just made it yellow. Okay, if I want to change the text color, I got to highlight again, and I'm going to make it just red. Okay, kind of see it. Now, if I want to change the font size, again, got to highlight it, and I'm going to make it 14. Make it nice and big there. Now, I can put in a video. And I can put in, hang on, let me go back here, make it easy. All right, so if I wanted to, I'm going to go get this from YouTube here. Okay, so I'm going to go to the share, okay, and the embed. Okay, so I'm going to do Control C, which is copying that, and I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to put in the video here. I think I've got it below this. I don't know. Anyways, then I just click on the video icon up here, and then I'm going to go to embed, and I'm going to paste in that code. Okay? And then it's already centered because I've got the rest of this centered, but I can make it bigger if I want. I can make it left justify with the text going over here, which kind of looks goofy. I'm going to do it centered there. Okay, and then I can also preview. Okay, just see what it looks like. All right. The other question that I get asked about a lot is putting in a picture. So let me go to one of my press releases here. Find a picture, PRs, and here's a picture that I can use. Okay, so I'm going to copy image URL. That's what I'm going to need. Okay, so I'm going to copy image URL, and I'm going to click on Insert Edit Image. Okay, and then it's asking me for the source, which is that URL that I just copied. So I'm going to do Control V. Okay, and it'll automatically put in the dimensions for me. So I can put a description in there, or I can leave it blank, and the rest is fine. So there's my picture. Okay, if I want to make it, again, if I want to make it smaller, I'm having all kinds of problems here. There we go. I can do that. If I want to make this clickable, I got to do it while it's highlighted, or if it's not, then I just kind of mouse over it, hold down my left mouse key there, or button, and then I click on the link, and I can put whatever link I want my visitor to go to. Okay, and that makes it clickable. So when you view it over on the press release, like this one, and you click on it, I don't know, I guess I don't have this one clickable. No, it would go to wherever I take it, or wherever I want my visitor to go to. Okay, so that's how you do the press release. So hopefully that answers that question. And then the next question I've got is also, how do I get a banner into the areas that you refer to in my profile area? Okay, that's step 5, okay, of edit your profile. And I don't know how to do that, so someone else does not know. No, step 5 is your customization. Nobody can take any of that area. You might be talking about the top of your IBO social profile. I'm going to go there. Are you talking about this, or step 5 is this area here? This is your banner area that somebody else can occupy if you don't have your own banner running, okay? This area is step 5 that you can actually put something here and make it clickable. Okay, again, hopefully that answers that for you. If not, go ahead and ask. For IBO Exchange site, is there going to be any credit codes given for that site anymore? No. You have to be part of Club IBO. If you're part of Club IBO, you get free IBO Exchange coins once a week. Okay, so to answer your question, no. You will not receive any more credit codes unless you're part of Club IBO. Next one is, I have 3 banners running and there is nothing in that area. What area? I have no idea what area you're talking about. I have 3 banners running. In the top area, I think you asked this question before. Okay, so you probably don't have it set up to run in that area. So let me show you what you need to do. You go to My Advertising. You find the banners that are running in that area, okay, or that you think are running in that area. Let's see, let me find one here. It's 468 by 60, so you got to make sure. So I'm just going to edit this just so that you know here. Okay, so when you edit, you go to My Advertising, you find whichever one it is, and you edit it, okay? So you got to make sure that you have set the display location to be the first one, My IBO Social Profile page. So you make sure there's a check mark in that box, okay? So that's how. You probably don't have it running on your IBO Social Profile page. You actually have to check that box. All right, so hopefully that answers that for you. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of value out of this. I feel really, really good to answer your questions. So, all right, great. Just load them up. Yes, okay, the top of my profile. All right, I think that answers your question. So right now, are there any more questions? No. Okay, so hopefully you guys, that will answer your questions, and go ahead and feel free. Actually, we're out of time for the questions. All right, so just know that every Wednesday is Q&A. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to your profile, and we're going to make sure that all of you new members that are on the webinar get your profile set up and running, ready to do business with your public storefront. So to get to Edit Profile, you want to click on Edit Profile under Site Navigation. And there are really just 3 steps that you need to complete to earn your 500 advertising credits. And those are step 1, which is your basic information. This is how prospects are going to locate you. So you want to put in your name, your geographic location. If you want to be contacted by your phone or Skype ID or both, you want to make sure that you fill those in the boxes here. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that so that they could send you a confirmation link to activate your IBOtoolbox account. You have a couple of boxes here. One's for your IBO Tube channel, one's for IBO Gigs. Once you register over there, you have to register for each one of the different platforms that IBO has to offer. You can click here to register for each one, and then you want to come back in and put your URL in it. So like for instance, for IBO Tube, it's going to look like this, but it's going to have your username here in this area. Okay, so you want to paste it in there, and then once you do that, you want to click on Save. Step 2 is your profile image. You really want to use a picture of yourself, not a logo or a product. Just click on Change Profile Image, select one from your computer, and upload it. Step 3 is your business information. Here is where you are going to, it's going to show up on your profile. It's going to give you a nice little kind of like business card, professional listing of your businesses. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in your business name, you're going to put your title in, you're going to have 2 links, one link to your business opportunity and one to your product. Now, if you don't have 2 different links, if you've only got your business opportunity link, or maybe you're only promoting a product, that's fine. What I did was for BizOp Banners was I put the main link to bizopbanners.com in the first one, and then I created an IBOURL.net alias for the product, and I named it IBO Starter Pack. Now that makes more sense. It brands it, makes more sense when I give people that link. And then in the business description box, you're going to just do a short business write-up about your business, and then click on Save. At any time you can edit or delete. Okay, so that's the 3 required steps to completing your profile. Now, if you want to stop there, that's fine, but remember that your profile is your public storefront. So obviously, the more you've got on your profile, the more information you're getting out to your prospects or your visitors, and the more that they're going to have the opportunity to learn about you. So I would encourage you to continue with steps 4 through 9. But if you decide to stop here, it's really important that you return to the dashboard by clicking on Dashboard, that you don't just log out or close the tab. You want to do that because that's how IBOtoolbox knows that your profile is completed. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, if you want to complete steps 4 through 9, again, I really encourage you to do that. So we're just going to run through those really quick. Step 4 is adding a contributor badge. It's by purchasing credits. There's lots of reasons why you want to do this. One of the biggest things that I want to mention is that this is a great way to add extend your advertising reach. It's also a great way to give back to a community that does so much for us. IBOtoolbox is completely free for us members to use, but it's not free for free to run. A site with all these bells and whistles is very, very expensive to run. Every single month it probably costs thousands of dollars to run the site. So the more that we can give back to IBOtoolbox to help keep it free for us members, the better it is for everyone. And obviously, as IBOtoolbox grows, it's important to find ways to stand out in a crowd. By purchasing credits, you become a contributor. You get the nice little contributor badge. Your wall post gets you identified as an IBO contributor, so you get that prestigious award. And of course, you get more credits to extend your advertising reach. So, and there's some other reasons too. Badge holders get double credits for press releases, comments, referring others to IBO, and logging in. And you can find more about becoming a contributor, purchasing credits at the Credit Center. Step 5 is customizing your IBO social profile page. You've got 2 editors that you can choose from. The design editor, which is what we've got here, kind of looks like the press release tool. You can add in images, videos, links, text, all kinds of things. You can also do the HTML if you want, which is what I usually do. Now, if you're having problems with this, or if you just feel like this is just way too much, but you want to get something done, I do these for members. So I can create a really custom, unique graphic for you that I'll set up to display on your IBO social profile page. And then once you get done, just click on Save. And then step 6 is your business links or backlinks. You're just simply going to put the link name in and then the URL and click on Save. Step 7 is adding your other social networks. You're going to choose from the drop-down menus such as your Facebook page, and then you're going to enter in the URL or link. It's really important that the first Facebook entry is a fan or a like page, because if you do that, you get a nice little widget that's automatically displayed on your profile, and I'll show you what that is here in just a second. Step 8 is adding business videos to your profile, or videos to your profile. So you definitely want to do that. And so you're just going to put in the video title, the YouTube URL, the more info link or the target website, and the video keywords, and click on save. This is also where you can edit these videos if you want, or delete them. And again, they show up on your profile. Step 9 is monetizing your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. This is what you want to do is you want to go to Google and create a free Google AdSense account. You have to be approved by Google. And once you are, you're going to look for an ad in your Google AdSense account that's sized 160 by 600. Look for a script that's similar to the sample code here. Copy that from your Google AdSense account, paste it in here. Comply with the terms and conditions here, and click on save. So now you have a completely completed profile. So let's go over to your profile and see how that all shakes out. So to get over there, and again, if this is the first time that you've completed it, you want to return to the dashboard so that you get your advertising credits. Also, too, if you've referred another member to IBOtoolbox, you see that they've completed their profile, but you haven't earned your referral credits. It's because they have not returned to the dashboard. So it's your responsibility to let them know that that's what they need to do. So we're going to just go ahead and click on underneath where it says My IBO Social Profile. Click on this link here. It's going to take us to our profile page. We have our picture, our geographic location, our name, our stars, our likes, our comments, our badges are all visible. Our information as far as our phone, Skype ID if we wanted it visible. Under step 1, here is that widget. If you put in your URL channel to IBOTube, you get this nice little widget. You've got your IBOtoolbox Associator widget, which is automatically displayed. You have your social media sharing section in this area. You've got your business links or backlinks here. Your visitor information, the Facebook feed, which was step 7. This is where it needs to be, the first entry needs to be a fan or a like page. You can absolutely put a personal page. Just make sure the first entry is a fan or a like page, and the other social networks are visible down here. You've got your RSS feeds to your press releases and wall posts, your associates listing here, Google AdSense right here. Again, your other social network buttons down here, your Facebook comments here, and you've got your business owner wall or community comments. And let me just point out that anyone that's visiting your IBO social profile page doesn't have to be a member to click on any of these links here. Okay, so remember, this is your public storefront. So obviously the more you participate, you're commenting, you're posting your press releases, and so forth, engaging in the conversation, the more you're going to be seen, or more exposure you're going to get. Here's your customization area. Here's a banner area up here. Hopefully you've got your own banner running. I think we've went over that enough. Also, too, one thing that I want to say about this, every advertisement here at IBO has 2 links, one to the target website and one to the member's IBO social profile page. So if we clicked on this banner, it's my banner, it would take you to my site. If we clicked on this view advertiser underneath, it would take you back to my IBO social profile page, because that's my banner. So that's, again, why it's really important to have your own banner running on your own page. We have the menu bar up here, home's where we're at now, businesses. This is the professional business, kind of business card listing of your businesses here. Press releases, all of your press releases that you have, quick access to those. Videos, the same thing, quick access to your videos. For your visitors, obviously. Learn more. Anyone that fills out their information here becomes a lead for you, housed under the My Lead section at IBO under Site Navigation. It's where you can get all their information. We also have a search feature. Every member has their own branded search engine. You can either give out your link or your visitors can simply type whatever they want to search for here in the box and search, search and get instant results. Okay, so I put in press releases. These are all the press releases that I have here at IBO. All right, so now we're going to go to the main IBO hub. So I'm really going to show you how powerful this is to participate and leverage IBOtoolbox to get extra exposure. So again, your homepage, this is all your information, got access here to everything right here. So if we go over to the main IBO hub, which is IBOsocial.com, we have advertisements here. We've got our featured member of the day, all of his information. If we wanted to go see Leroy's profile, we could just simply click right here. And again, you don't have to be a member to do this. So all of this information is here. We've got the menu bar, banner, the 10 most recent press releases, target website, members IBO social profile page. You've got your new members. If we clicked on any one of these pictures, it would take us to the members profile page. Member listing ads, target website, members IBO social profile page. 10 most recent videos, target website, 10 most, or IBO social profile page. And then we've got the recent social activity. So I'm going to refresh this page. We're going to go over to IBOtoolbox, click on the dashboard. Okay, so kind of take a mental picture of what's here. Go back over here, and it's the same thing. So again, people are seeing this, non-members are seeing this. That traffic is 96%, that traffic is non-member traffic. So hopefully you're getting the bigger picture here, why it's really important to participate, why it's important to write your 2 press releases each day, get your listing ads running, your banner ads running, participating on the wall, commenting on other members' wall posts, you know, popping that post back up to the top for more exposure, engaging in the conversation. Just really, really, really take advantage of all these tools and resources that you have here at IBO, because I got to tell you, there is nothing better than IBOtoolbox. So it's fun, it's addicting, and you will get results if you simply participate. All right, you guys, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. Again, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. IBOtoolbox is completely free, relies on its members to support them either by purchasing credits or visiting third-party sponsored ads throughout the platform. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. So now let's go to the Credit Center so you can get the credit coupon code. So we're going to click on Credit Center at IBO. And it's really slow. You're going to click on Redeem Coupon here, and it's going to pop open the IBO credit code redeemer. Okay, so first of all, it's going to ask us if we participated and clicked on a few ads. So what we're going to do before I give you the credit code is we're going to go ahead and visit a few ads. So we're going to click on IBOsocial.com, and we're going to click on this ad here. We're going to go back here, and we're going to go to IBO list. And we're going to go ahead and click on that there. All right, so now we can go ahead and check this, and I'll give you the credit coupon code. And again, it helps keep the site free for all of us and give back to a community that does so much for us. All right, so let me find my credit code. All right, so tonight's credit code is the number 6 and stars. All right, just put that in the box here and click on redeem coupon, and it should say accepted. 200 credits were added. You guys, thank you so much for coming to the webinar. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to register at marketwithkris.com, and I can give you more help over there. And also too, I'll announce a credit or the link to Saturday's webinar. I'll have a link up here. I'll announce that on the dashboard here in about 5-10 minutes. And I'll have this webinar up for viewing over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel here in a little while later on today. Okay, so you guys have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.